What is going on, everybody? 2Bob29 back in the lounge yet again. Make sure to kick back, relax, grab some snacks. I got with me the dynamic duo. It's finally back in town, and he is here. The one, the only, the leader of the Woken family, Flex the Don. Flex, say hello to everybody on the YouTubes for us.
My dude, Bob, thank you. Great to be back with you. Great to be back in the lounge. We got a great blog read ahead, of course. People seeing that preview up there. There's a lot of goodness this weekend, including something that I'm not going to hype up right now. But there's a lot of stuff that we're going to reveal in this blog read. So let's get to it.
Oof. Well, I mean, if that wasn't a clue. Anyway, let's get right on to it. We got the Double Slam in Jersey. Rey Fenix, the hybrid luchador, has arrived. This SummerSlam is coming in hot with Rey Fenix, the hybrid luchador. Recruit him to your roster, dominate the Flash feuds, and grab stellar prizes on the Double Slam in Jersey prize wall. And make sure to stay tuned for the Saturday's special SummerSlam 6-star gold loot. And as Flex alluded to, as well as hype. A new feature that is bound to put fresh fire into your journey, including the special loot with hype points to kick things off with a blast. Flex, before we dive deep into it, you hype for hype this weekend?
I'm interested to and excited to learn more about it.
we can leave it at that.
Yeah. I'll leave that cliffhanger / intrigue of my own.
Well, make sure to unleash Rey Fenix, the hybrid luchador, and crush the Flash feuds. A reminder, you can earn the S+ tier superstar Rey Fenix, the hybrid luchador, this month and dominate the Flash feuds, use them in contests, and complete tasks for even more rewards. And as always, we gotta say it, please note screenshots are taken from a test environment. All of the content is subject to change. Some parts of the contest might still be a work in progress, so make sure to check in-game for the latest information once the contest has begun. And I don't know, man. I kind of like this part of the blog now. The schedule used to be like 7 parts long. Now it's just nice and simple. Flash feud, Double Slam in Jersey. It starts on the 1st at reset. It ends on the 4th at reset. That's it. I don't gotta read everything else. It's not there.
Yeah.
And
maybe they're gonna change it by the time it launches. That's why.
Hey, look, it's subject to change. The reward highlights. As we mentioned, Rey Fenix is an S+ tier superstar. Therefore, he is a 5,000 shard recruit. Rey Fenix, the hybrid luchador, has 2,000 shards in the solo milestones for free, and another 1,000 in the feud competition milestones for free. And for the premium side of things, another 1,500 shards in the solo milestones, and another 500 in offers. Those are your premium, aka paid, shards. For those of you that have not recruited her yet, back in business, Becky Lynch has 120 free shards in solo milestones and 80 more paid shards in the solo milestones. And El Grande Americano Numero Uno, not to be confused with Chad Gable. No free shards for him, not this weekend, but there are 100 premium shards in the solo milestones. And for the main prize wall, redeem your medallions for top rewards. The 2 features of the weekend are Braun Breaker Break Everyone poster, and the effect says to recruit Braun Breaker at 6-star bronze. So you get a Striker Braun Breaker at 6-star bronze as one of the featured items. And the other featured item we have is the 3MB gear for the Chosen One, Drew McIntyre. The gear gives 200% yellow gem damage. Now, on top of that, as we alluded to right at the beginning of the blog read, we're going to go ahead and torture our favorite mod over here, Don J. We have some gears on the prize wall. Flex, I'm going to pass it on to you. Why don't you go ahead and read us the gears that we have on our prize wall today?
Absolutely. Just before I get to that real quick, you mentioned about El Grande Americano shard. Shout out to Scopely, although there was a Talon Up goof, sort of, earlier in the week. No week goes without controversy, it seems. They did give a ton of El Grande shards, so even though we don't have them in free for this week, they gave, 150 or something like that, which topped a lot of people up. So shout outs for that stuff that people were going to get anyway. They gave it on top of it, plus 4 to 10 leaderboard stuff. So you got a lot for Talon Up this week, even if you didn't really do much for it. So again, shout out for that. Shifting gears to the gears of this weekend, we have gears that I want, including a character that I don't have. So Survivor Series 2024 Rhea Ripley gear, which is a plus 4 MP gear, if I'm not mistaken. So Rhea Ripley, Mommy's on top, the showboat. Phenomenal card, evolution moment. She is awesome. Her gear is going to be available there. Still rare. I've done so many armory pulls, I can't seem to get it. Scopely hates me. So I don't have that. So that'll be something I go after. You have the CM Punk Voice of the Voiceless gear, which is another MP gear. Always value to that. SmackDown February 2025, Alexa Bliss, Twisted Bliss, that's the Trickster, the good one. That is purple gem damage gear. She's also part of the evolution moment. She is awesome. She's gotten a lot more versatility and a lot deeper as a card now, and one move and a swipe. Can't really ask for much more than that from a modern trick, especially. So her gear is going to be there. I think it's 150% purple gem damage. And then SmackDown March 2024, Naomi Return of the Glow, a character that Donjay has zero interest in, although does 290 plus million damage, as per my video earlier this week. Her gear is available there. That is a pure gem damage gear, and that is available now, and that has been very expensive and very hard to get. So we don't know the pricing on that, but those are some awesome gears to go after for people who are going to be investing in the week event.
Yeah, I myself am definitely looking forward to this Twisted Bliss Alexa Bliss gear. I still do not have it. I am stoked for a chance to get it this weekend. So hopefully...
I'm shy. I just pulled it again.
Yeah,
pulled it again in the frame.
Not once. I wish. But hey, look, maybe we could all be gear triplets. You walk away with your Mommy's on top gear. I'll walk away with my Twisted Bliss gear, and Donjay walks away with his head in his hands yet again, leaving Naomi gear on the table.
Fingers and toes crossed for all the above.
And we can also discuss the shards on the prize wall, which I'm honestly always thrilled when I get to see a good shard prize wall, and this does not disappoint. We have PG, Voice of the Voiceless CM Punk here, Chosen One, Drew McIntyre. For those of you that aren't aware, we did have to use holographic Showboat Cena on the midweek showdown. His shards are also on the prize wall. Flex was just talking about possibly getting her. Mommy's on top shards are also on the prize wall. King General Gunther, still a fantastic showboat. Shards are there. Yeet Jey Uso, still one of the best strikers in the game. Shards are there. Solo Sikoa, new tribal chief. I know a lot of people don't have him because he was a 5K shard recruit and a very solid coach as well. Shards are there. And moving on, this wall, it feels like the wall that doesn't stop when it comes to shards. We got Jade Cargill shards, the other Solo Sikoa, the Bloodline, Sami Zayn out of the Bloodline, that is Powerhouse Sami. Naomi Return of the Glow, which is the one that will use that gear as well. Lyra Valkyria, Roxanne Perez, the Prodigy. So not only do we have a guaranteed Braun Breaker, we have shards of Roxanne. Cody Rhodes, the story continues. CM Punk, the best in the world. Dirty Dominic Mysterio, and Logan Paul, the ultimate disruptor. So a lot of shards on the wall. Let's move on.
This is what we call...
Go on.
This is what we call, say with me, Bob, this is what we call a deep and wide wall. It's got something for everybody. It's got great stuff. A lot of shards. It's missing someone. Again, subject to change. Stuff happens sometimes. It's missing Sheamus shards. Showboat Sheamus shards are not there. And they're always there when we do a stream together. So something is wrong in Scopelyville. We'll see if that gets out of there. But it is a very deep and very wide wall. Something for all. And yeah, it's good. I'm missing still Naomi. Like I said, I'm missing her gear. People are missing even Solo still. So, yeah.
I feel like there's a mutual friend of ours that might have sent you a message to try and get me to say something, but definitely a nice prize wall that we got here today.
Sanjay, control that Automod. I'm not touching that one.
All right, let's hop on through to the solo contest. So, the solo contest in the Feud Battleground competition, which, by the way, the max milestone is 300 million points. And there is also a faction contest, spending Feud loot coins, collecting prize wall medallions, evolving and fusing up superstars in the faction contest will get you progress there. And the max milestone is one shy of 50 million points for that one. So, back to the solo contest. The solo contest reward highlights, again, 3,500 Rey Fenix shards, 200 Back in Business Bex shards, 100 El Grande Americano shards, and 85 prize wall medallions. And as always, please note, the top leaderboards get something, and this time the top 30 leaderboard ranks can get a poster of Rey Fenix up to 6-star gold. So top 30 on the solo boards will walk away with a Rey Fenix. And let's see if we can get all this on one screen here. Please note that the CSS that you see on your screen here are for the solo. Okay, this is not for the battleground or anything else. This is the solo. You have to win a match in the Double Slam Jersey Challenge Tour with the following characters. You can do it once per character. It's worth 140,000 points for each of them. And it is all the characters we've had this month. So Rey Fenix, Back in Business Bex, El Grande Americano, Eio Sky, Genius of the Sky, and Coco Beware. Each of them you have to beat this Double Slam in Jersey Challenge Tour with. And on to our limited time tours. The reward highlights 6,300,500 points. Very oddly specific there. And 20 additional prize wall medallions, which require Rey Fenix. So, our Friday tours, and yes, there are a lot of them, and this is why Flex wanted to tag team the stream with me here today so that I can waste my time reading it and he can save his luxurious vocal cords. On Friday, we have the Class of Fame Tour, which requires any showboat. The CSS is Hall of Fame Lex Luger. On Friday, we have the Street Fight Story Tour, which requires the CSS of the story continues Cody Rhodes, finish the story Cody Rhodes, and the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes. On Friday, the Last Real Champion. You think we're going to get that one? That'd be kind of cool if we got a Last Real Champion Cena. The Last Real Champion Tour goes live. The CSS, the last time is now Cena. Veteran Salute Cena. I see we're missing an E there, but that's fine. Don't worry, that'll be your tech Cena for those of you that are wondering. Hustle, Loyalty, and Respect Special Edition. That is the holographic Cena for Showboat. And John Cena Chain Gang Special Edition. That is the holographic Acrobat for John Cena. The challenge tour that we talked about above goes live on Friday as well. Requires a 6-star rarity. And the CSS for that one is any Raw brand superstar. And on Friday, the 24-hour contest Superstar Rewards Ends Saturday tour goes live, which requires Rey Fenix, and obviously he will be the CSS for that one. In case that wasn't enough tours, we got Saturday and Sunday. So like I said, it's not just Friday. Saturday, the World Heavyweight Championship Tour goes live. King General Gunther, Imperium Gunther, Best in the World CM Punk, and Voice of the Voiceless CM Punk are your CSS for that tour. On Saturday, the Men's Tag Team Tour goes live, and the Master of the Claymore, Drew McIntyre, the Chosen One, Drew McIntyre, and the Ultimate Disruptor, Logan Paul, are your CSS for that tour. And on Saturday, Women's Tag Team Tour goes live. Your CSS are Charlotte Flair, Bow Down to the Queen, Alexa Bliss, Play or Pain, and Alex Bliss, Twisted Bliss. I'm hopeful that we keep Alexa Bliss on the hit list, as well as I'm hopeful that we keep Veteran Salute on the list.
Oh boy!
And on Sunday we have the United States Championship Tour, Solo Sikoa, new Tribal Chief, Solo Sikoa of the Bloodline, and any new Bloodline are your CSS there. On Sunday, the Women's Championships Tour goes live, and you got a lot to choose from here. There's Lyra Valkyria, Back in Business Bex, Goat Becky Lynch, Naomi Return of the Glow, Rhea Ripley Mommy's on top, Rhea Ripley Judgment Day, and Eio Sky Genius of the Sky. Of all of these CSS choices. And on Sunday, the Tag Team TLC Match Tour goes live. And for our CSS, we have Tommaso Ciampa, the Blackheart. I haven't seen that name in so long. Or Johnny Gargano, Johnny Wrestling. Joe Gacy, Huskus gets the Pig Boy. I don't think that Huskus got the Pig Boy, but hey, you know what? He's there as our CSS. Dexter Loomis, Mercy the Buzzard, Angelo Dawkins, the Street Profits, Montez Ford, the Street Profits, Andrade Tranquilo, and Rey Fenix, the Hybrid Luchador. So make sure to go get that Pig Boy. Moving on, the Flash Feud info, and this is where things get spicy. So for those of you that left, I apologize. You missed out on where the blog gets real, because the hype is real. This SummerSlam, we are dropping a new layer of evolution, and we are just getting started. Starting this week, you can hype up your favorite superstars in 4 tiers and take them to a whole new level. New stats, new UI, new advantages, but that is not all. If you have the class advantage, your hype stats get a monster boost. You don't just fight, you dominate. You don't just fight, you take over. So make sure to use those class advantages. And now, for what everybody has been waiting for, our feud lineups. For lineup number 1, it is what you see in game with a little bit of a tweak. So, yes, Rey Fenix, the Hybrid Luchador, is going to be your top lane as well as open. 3 starting MP, 100% gem damage, and 50% war score boost. And also, any John Cena 6-star silver will be in the middle lane. However, you will notice that there's a slight change here. Powerhouse 6-star now needs to be hype level 1 or higher. And open needs to be hype level 1 or higher for the middle lane to be filled. The starting MP +1, 50% blast gem damage, and 20% war score boost is for filling that lane. And any Raw 5-star or higher, any Trickster, any Showboat, and open. 1 starting yellow MP, 25% trap gem damage, and 10% war score boost. The bonuses that we have, the Steel Cage bonuses for this, are going to be 50% blue and green gem damage and 100% trap and blast gem damage. So before we move on to our other lineups, Flex, you looking forward to seeing some hype characters in our Flash Feud 1 lineup here?
I will not gripe about hype. I want to see how it actually launches. There was a comment in the chat about, so we have to basically spend to fill lanes. I don't think that's the case, especially since that's the middle. But it is interesting that right off the rip, they're going to be including a hype level 1 in there. So that tells me that it was probably going to be available maybe in tour, maybe in solo, which is nice because I guess you get to choose somebody to throw in there, and that's an open spot, so you can choose whoever you want.
Yeah, so I'm looking forward.
We'll see how it rolls out.
Looking forward to how much we might be able to hype some of these characters up. I know that earlier in the blog it mentioned that on Saturday there will be a special 6-star gold SummerSlam loot which has hype points in it. But as we all know, this feud does not start on Saturday, it starts on Friday. So to me, and I will piggyback on Flex's point here, I believe that we will be getting some form or some way of getting some hype points earlier on so that we can get ready for the feud. So, make sure to look at that roster of yours and see who you want to hype up, because you're going to need them for this weekend. Moving on to lineup number 2. We got Drew McIntyre, the Chosen One, and Open in the top lanes, +3 starting MP, 100% all gem damage, and 50% war score boost. Eddie, CM Punk, 6-star silver, a Showboat at 6-star, and hype level +1, and Open hype level +1. +1 starting MP, 50% multiply gem damage, and 20% war score boost. And in the bottom lane, we have any NOI Maivia Legacy 5-star or higher, a Striker, an Acrobat, and Open, all for the bottom lane, +1 starting yellow MP, 25% blast gem damage, and 10% war score boost. And our Steel Cage bonuses for this feud will be 50% black gem damage, 100% reinforce and X-break gem damage, and 50% multiply gem damage. So we got our back-to-back male feuds. Now we're on to our female feud. Our female feud number 1, which is feud number 3, is going to be Eio Sky, Genius of the Sky, and Open in the top lane. So +3 starting MP, 100% all gem damage, and 50% war score boost. We got that for the top lane, and our middle lane is any Rhea Ripley 6-star silver. Striker at 6-star, hype level 1 or higher, and Open hype level 1 or higher. And the lane bonuses for that will be +1 starting MP, 50% green gem damage, and 20% war score boosts. And for the bottom lane, we have any SmackDown at 5-star or higher, a Showboat, a Trickster, and of course an Open. And we're going to have +1 starting yellow MP, 25% trap gem damage, and 10% war score boost. The bonuses for feud number 3, 50% black and green gem damage, 100% bleed damage, and 100% trap gem damage. And for feud number 4, we have the top lane, Michelle McCool, All-American Diva, at 6-star gold. I don't think I missed that on Eio Sky, right? No, I did not. So for the final feud, you need Michelle McCool, All-American Diva, at 6-star gold. And an Open in the top lane, +3 starting MP, +100% all gem damage, +50% war score boost. For the middle lane, we have any Becky Lynch at 6-star silver or higher, an Acrobat at 6-star and hype level +1, and Open and hype level +1. The middle lane bonus there is +1 starting MP, 50% cross break gem damage, and 20% war score boost. And for the bottom lane, any Raw brand 5-star or higher, any tech, any powerhouse, and Open, +1 starting yellow MP, +25% red gem damage, and 10% war score boost. And for the bonuses on this feud, we have 50% yellow gem damage, 50% red gem damage, 50% multiply gem damage, and 100% cross break gem damage. And yes, you thought right, there will be a war score contest at the end of each feud where you will have the chance to get a 3-star gold poster of Rey Fenix, hybrid luchador, in the top spot. So get ready to rumble. Head on over to the Discord to give your feedback on the contest and engage with fellow champions. Get an extra chance at a 5-star gold Rey Fenix hybrid luchador in our Discord giveaway. That is right. We are doing Discord giveaways now instead of the typical forum giveaways, so make sure to head on over there for a chance to win. I'm going to go ahead and like it. I do. I do like it. Flex, talk to me. Double slamming jersey. Rey Fenix, the hybrid luchador. Hype is here. What are your thoughts on our weekend?
Can you believe it's SummerSlam season already? SummerSlam weekend.
No. 2025 feels like it just started.
It's so sick. I want to mention, obviously people should know this, but the line bonuses that you had highlighted, and yes, I specifically had you read it because there's so much to read. And I know you're going to stream again this weekend, so yeah, I do torture that way. But those sit on top, and in addition to the perks, the turnbuckle perks that you get, which if you're short on buckles, which was a controversial thing this month, they are available in the MLC prize wall. So if you are short on those, they are available there. The buckles are there for you. So you have the steel cage stuff, the boost, the line bonus, and the perks as well. So when you're setting up your lineup, each one, all the flavors for all the 4 flashes, just know that this is obviously all in conjunction. So anyway, yeah, Rey Fenix. That's cool. And he's acro. I know we don't really have a lot of great acros, although we just had a great moment and acro macho attached. I don't like multi. I don't use acro generally anymore. So hopefully I can get him at some point in 2025, but I love to see that. We don't have the gameplay yet, but I do love to see an acro being put into the game.
Yep. Yeah, I'm interested. When I first saw this and saw hybrid luchador, I was thinking to myself, like, I know they're introducing hype. Are they introducing a whole new mechanic where, like, I get to pick if he's an acrobat or like a trickster type of thing? It had me curious. I was looking at that and I was like, a hybrid character, huh? That'd be kind of interesting. But anyway, look, I'm liking it. I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully everybody enjoys this weekend. Good luck to everybody out there who is chasing Rey Fenix, the hybrid luchador, and have fun hyping up that roster of yours. But until next time, y'all, that is 2Bob29 from the lounge, and with me, like I mentioned, we got the Flex, the Don himself, Flex the Don, and that'll be it for this one. So until next time, y'all. Bye.